Yeah, and so when you say chronic, for LCPS, that means 18 absences or more, right?
Right. So I spoke with the superintendent to find out a little bit more about this and how they're addressing the issue and what the district is doing to combat that. Go ahead and take a look.
Our goal is to cut our chronic absenteeism by half, by 50%. There's a lot of work to be done.
Chronic absences, just one issue the Las Cruces Public School District is looking to mitigate.
By law, kiddos need to be in school.
The work being done comes as Superintendent Ignacio Ruiz will continue to be the leader of this district through June of 2026. This after his contract was renewed just last month with a 10% raise, increasing from $200,000 to $220,000 a year.
A lot of systems and structures this first year that have been set up so that we can hit the ground running for year two in my tenure.
And what does hit the ground running look like for you?
Hit the ground running mean that there's no longer us knowing where do we need to go, where are we? We know where we are, and now we know where we need to go. We have the right framework, we have the right strategic plan, the right systems and structures. Now the important piece is going to be the implementation.
In a one-on-one interview, he told me about the implementation of a partnership with New Mexico State University that he's really proud of.
We've established a partnership with New Mexico State through a grant. We're able to secure and leverage interns, social work interns from New Mexico State as part of our team to be able to address chronic absenteeism. So they're making phone calls. Our policy is after 3 failed attempts to reach a parent, right, for a student that's chronically absent, we'll also do a home visit.
Joyce Souter is one of those interns playing a pivotal role in getting LCPS students back in the classroom.
We were trying to find the root causes of what causes kids not to be at school. A lot of it was socioeconomic hardships, just really not excited to be at school. So what we would do is we would work with the school social workers, the school counselors, and bring them in and just hear how we can, or hear their story and figure out a way that we could help.
But sometimes helping is out of their hands.
After a certain amount of attempts to contact a parent, if we don't hear from them, then yeah, we do go and do a home visit. And there were times where we didn't even reach anyone. We can only do so much. And so then we have to hand it off to other agencies that can maybe, have more of an impact than we can.
The mentorship program taken an approach to motivate students to show up with educating and helping their parents learn to do the same.
We had a certain number of kids that we worked with and we met with once a week. This is a task force that is absolutely necessary just because the sheer volume of students and parents that need to be contacted is it's impossible for a school admin to tackle themselves.
At the end of this last semester, this year, we were at 30% of our kids were chronically absent.
What's your message to parents whose children who are maybe watching this and they know that their kids are part of that 30%?
First of all, for our parents to know and understand the importance of school, right, of children attending school, the research shows the more that students are in class, right, the more success they're going to have. As parents are struggling, or they feel that they just don't know, how to navigate the system or the resources, that's where we can come in and be able to support. And it really just takes a phone call to the school, to our district office.
Now, Superintendent Ruiz says the district is also utilizing another resource called Graduation Alliance, which also helps with the wraparound support for kiddos who are chronically absent as well. So with that program, an academic coach is assigned to the student. He will check in on them and help them get back on track. Keep in mind, students and parents, the first day of school for LCPS is July 22nd.